The Phantom of Phantom Falls. The sun was setting as the group of friends gathered at the edge of the forest. Their destination, the abandoned mining town of Phantom Falls, shrouded in mystery and ghostly legends. "Are we really doing this?" asked Emma, clutching her flashlight. Jake, the fearless leader, nodded. "We need to find out if the phantom is real," he replied, his eyes gleaming with excitement. Sam, the tech whiz, adjusted his backpack. "I've got my gadgets ready," he said. "We'll catch any strange activity on camera." Lily, the group's historian, unfolded an old map of the town. "Phantom Falls was once a bustling mining town," Lily explained. "But a terrible accident caused it to be abandoned. Some say the ghost of a miner haunts the place, guarding a hidden treasure." As they entered the dense forest, the trees whispered ominously. Emma shivered and stayed by Lily. "Do you think the stories are true?" she asked nervously. "We're about to find out," Lily replied. The path grew narrower, and shadows lengthened. They followed the map, weaving through the trees until they reached the dilapidated entrance sign of Phantom Falls. The town lay eerily silent ahead. The buildings stood like skeletal remains of the past, their windows dark and lifeless. Jake led the way, his flashlight beam cutting through the gloom. "Stay together," he warned the group. They reached the old saloon first. Its doors creaked as they pushed them open. Dust motes danced in the beam of their flashlights. "Let's start here," Jake suggested, stepping inside cautiously. The saloon was empty, save for broken furniture and cobwebs. Sam set up his camera, while Emma examined the bar. Suddenly, a cold breeze swept through the room, making them all shiver. "Did you feel that?" Emma whispered. Jake nodded. "It's probably just the wind," he said, though his voice lacked confidence. "Let's check the upstairs." They climbed the creaky staircase. Upstairs, they found old rooms filled with decaying furniture. In one room, a diary lay on a dusty bed. Lily picked it up carefully and began to read aloud. It belonged to a miner's wife. The diary spoke of hard times and an accident in the mines that claimed many lives. "She writes about a hidden treasure," Lily said. "Maybe the phantom is trying to protect it." They left the saloon and headed towards the mine entrance. The path was overgrown, and the entrance loomed like a dark mouth. "This is it," Jake said. "Everyone ready?" The group nodded. Inside the mine, it was damp and cold. Their flashlights barely pierced the darkness. They moved slowly, their footsteps echoing. Sam set up motion sensors to detect any movement. Deeper into the mine, they found old mining equipment and rusted tracks. The air grew colder. "Look," Emma said, pointing to the wall. Faint scratches spelled out a warning, "Leave now." "That's creepy," Sam muttered. "But we're not turning back." They pressed on, deeper into the maze of tunnels. A distant clanging sound made them stop in their tracks, hearts pounding. "Did you hear that?" Jake asked. They all nodded, eyes wide with fear. "Let's check it out," he said, leading the way. The sound grew louder as they approached an old elevator shaft. The shaft was partially collapsed, but the elevator cage was still intact. "It sounds like it's coming from below," Jake said. "Should we go down?" Emma looked hesitant but agreed. They crammed into the elevator cage, and Jake operated the manual lever. The cage descended slowly, creaking and groaning. The further they went, the colder it became, breath visible in the air. At the bottom, they stepped out into a wide cavern. Their flashlights revealed piles of rocks and debris. "This must be where the accident happened," Lily said. "Be careful." Suddenly, Sam's motion sensor beeped. "Something's here," he said, his voice shaking. They turned their flashlights towards the source of the sound and saw a shadowy figure moving. "Who's there?" Jake called out. The figure stopped, then slowly turned to face them. Its eyes glowed eerily in the darkness. "Leave this place," a hollow voice echoed through the cavern. Emma screamed, but Jake stood his ground. "We're not leaving until we find out the truth," he said firmly. The figure advanced, and they could see it was a ghostly miner, covered in dust. "The treasure," the phantom moaned. "It's cursed. Leave before it's too late." Sam recorded the encounter, while Lily stepped forward. "We want to help," she said. "Tell us what happened." The ghost paused, then began to speak. "Years ago, a greedy foreman hid gold in these mines. An explosion trapped us. I've been guarding the treasure, preventing others from meeting the same fate." "We're here to make things right," Jake said. "Show us the treasure, and we'll ensure it's taken care of properly." The ghost hesitated, then nodded. "Follow me," it said, leading them deeper. They followed the ghost through winding tunnels until they reached a hidden chamber. Piles of gold and jewels glittered in their flashlight beams. "This is it," the ghost said. "The cursed treasure." "Why is it cursed?" Emma asked. The ghost explained, "The foreman's greed caused the explosion. His spirit haunts the gold, bringing misfortune to anyone who takes it." The friends exchanged glances. "We need to break the curse," Lily said. "How do we do that?" The ghost miner looked at them solemnly. "The foreman's bones must be buried in consecrated ground. Only then will the curse lift." They searched the chamber and found an old, tattered map. It showed the foreman's grave, hidden deep within the mine. "We have to find it," Jake said. "Let's move quickly." The tunnels grew more treacherous as they followed the map. Rocks tumbled and water dripped from the ceiling. Emma slipped, but Jake caught her. "Careful," he warned, helping her steady. Eventually, they reached a small, forgotten chamber. The air was thick with a musty smell. In the center lay a skeleton, half buried under rubble. "This must be him," Sam said, kneeling. Carefully, they gathered the bones, placing them in a cloth. "Now we need to find our way out," Jake said. As they turned to leave, the ghost miner appeared again, guiding them silently. The way out seemed longer and more perilous. They stumbled over rocks and splashed through puddles. The ghost miner's presence reassured them, though the journey felt endless. Finally, they saw a faint light ahead. "We're almost there," Lily said, relieved. They emerged from the mine, blinking in the bright sunlight. "We did it," Sam said, breathing a sigh of relief. They hiked back to the forest, carrying the foreman's bones. The journey was tiring, but their determination kept them going. The ghost miner followed, a silent guardian over the bones. Reaching the town's small cemetery, they found a suitable spot. "Here," Jake said, digging a grave. They placed the bones gently, covering them with earth. "Rest in peace," Lily whispered. As the last of the dirt was patted down, a warm breeze blew through the cemetery. The ghost miner appeared, now looking peaceful. "Thank you," it said. "The curse is lifted. The treasure is safe." The friends watched as the ghost miner faded away, leaving behind a sense of tranquility. "We did it," Jake said, smiling. "The town is no longer haunted." Emma nodded, feeling proud. They returned to Phantom Falls one last time, exploring the now peaceful town. The buildings, though still abandoned, no longer felt ominous. "It's like a weight has lifted," Sam observed. They decided to report their findings to the authorities, ensuring the treasure would be used for the good of the community. "It's what the miner would have wanted," Lily said thoughtfully. As they left the town, they felt a sense of accomplishment. They had faced their fears and uncovered a long-lost secret. "We make a great team," Emma said, smiling at her friends. Back home, they compiled their evidence, videos, photos, and the miner's diary. Their story made headlines, turning them into local heroes. "We did something amazing," Jake said proudly. The treasure was secured and used to fund restoration projects in their town. Phantom Falls became a historical site, attracting visitors who wanted to learn about its past and the brave friends. "I still can't believe we met a ghost," Sam said one day as they walked through their now bustling town. "And helped him find peace," Emma added. "We really did make a difference." Their adventure inspired others to explore and uncover the past. Phantom Falls was no longer just a ghost story, it was a tale of courage and redemption, thanks to the friends' determination. The friends remained close, their bond strengthened by their shared experience. They often returned to the cemetery to pay respects to the miner, remembering their incredible journey. Each year, they celebrated the anniversary of their adventure with a trip to Phantom Falls, now a symbol of their bravery and friendship. "We'll always be the Phantom Falls sleuths," Jake said. As they grew older, their story became a legend in the town. New generations heard about the Phantom Falls sleuths and were inspired by their courage and determination to uncover the truth. Their adventure taught them that even the most frightening mysteries could be solved with teamwork and bravery. "Never let fear stop you," Jake often said. "It's the key to discovery." They continued exploring, solving other mysteries and helping those in need. Their reputation as fearless sleuths grew, and they were called upon for various adventures, always eager to help. The town thrived, thanks to the treasure and the sleuths' efforts. Phantom Falls was preserved as a historical site, a reminder of the past and the heroes who uncovered its secrets. The friends' story was told and retold, becoming a cherished part of the town's history. They were proud of their legacy and the impact they had made, knowing they had changed their town forever. As they stood together at the edge of Phantom Falls, they reflected on their journey. "We've come a long way," Lily said. "And it's only the beginning," Jake replied, eyes full of promise. The sun set over Phantom Falls, casting a golden glow over the town. The friends knew that no matter what adventures lay ahead, they would face them together, their bond unbreakable. "To courage and friendship," Sam said, raising an imaginary toast. "To solving mysteries," Emma added. They all laughed, feeling the warmth of their shared experiences and unyielding friendship. They walked back through the forest, leaving Phantom Falls behind but carrying its memories with them. Their hearts were light, filled with the knowledge that they had made a difference. The legend of the Phantom Falls sleuths lived on, inspiring others to face their fears and seek the truth. The friends knew their adventure was just the start of many more to come. And so, the Phantom of Phantom Falls became a story of courage, determination, and the power of redemption, told for generations to come, reminding everyone that true bravery lies within.